Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in again. This will be our last video in our First Steps in Music series, since we will be finishing off the last week we would have been doing at the libraries. Please look for more information about our First Steps in Music program come the fall, once we can figure out how all of that will work in the future. But let's begin today like we always do with our children and bouncing. I'm going to do a little bit of bouncing here, standing up, see if Timothy reacts well to that. Hopefully we don't have too much screaming for your ears' sake. Let's start with Humpty Dumpty. Ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Let's try it again, standing up. Ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. We do it again. Ready? Up we go. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Let's do it one more time. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Let's try another bounce. Let's try sitting down this time. Hippity hop to bed. I'd rather stay up instead. But when mother says must, there's nothing but just hippity hop to bed. You're trying to get away from me, aren't you? Yeah. Hippity hop to bed. I'd rather stay up instead. But when mother says must, there's nothing but just hippity hop to bed. Can you do it with me over here? Hippity hop to bed. I'd rather stay up instead. But when mother says must, there's nothing but just hippity hop to bed. Hippity hop to bed. I'd rather stay up instead. But when mother says must, there's nothing but just hippity hop to bed. For our wiggles, we'll use either fingers or toes. This one isn't quite agreeable to wiggling at the moment, so I'm just going to wiggle my fingers. This is the mother. This is the father. This is the brother tall. This is the sister. This is the baby. Oh, how we love them all. Make sure we do the other side. This is the mother. This is the father. This is the brother tall. This is the sister. This is the baby. Oh, how we love them all. And try the toes. This is the mother. This is the father. This is the brother tall. This is the sister. This is the baby. Oh, how we love them all. One more time. This is the mother. This is the father. This is the brother tall. This is the sister. This is the baby. Oh, how we love them all. Our other wiggle today has to do with wind and the rain, since we've been having a lot of that recently. It's very appropriate. This little wind blows silver rain. This little wind drifts snow. This little wind sings a whistled tune. This little wind moans low. And this little wind flies little birds tenderly to and fro. Again, try the other side of the body. This little wind blows silver rain. This little wind drifts snow. This little wind sings a whistled tune, and this little wind moans low. This little wind rocks little birds tenderly to and fro. This little wind blows silver rain. This little wind drifts snow. This little rain sings a whistle tune. This little wind moans low. This little wind rocks little birds tenderly to and fro. This little wind blows silver rain. This little wind drifts snow. This little wind sings a whistle tune. And this little wind moans low. And this little wind rocks little birds tenderly to Bumblebee, bumblebee, come from the bin. Sting little Johnny right under his chin. Bumblebee, bumblebee, come from the bin. Sting little Johnny right under his chin. Bumblebee, bumblebee, come from the bin. Sting little Johnny right under his chin. Bumblebee, bumblebee, come from the bin. Sting little Johnny right under his chin. 3 little froggies asleep in the sun. We'll creep up and chase them, then we'll run. 3 little froggies asleep in the sun. We'll creep up and chase them, then we'll run. 3 little froggies asleep in the sun. We'll creep up and chase them, then we'll run. 3 little froggies asleep in the sun. We'll creep up and chase them, then we'll run. 3 little froggies asleep in the sun. We'll creep up and chase them, then we'll run. You're good at running today. You're a good runner. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's do wash, hands, wash. Ready? Wash, hands, wash. The men have gone to plow. If you want to wash your hands, wash your hands now. Yeah, you like to wash hands. Wash, hands, wash. The men have gone to plow. If you want to wash your hands, wash your hands now. Should we wash your head, your hair? Wash, hair, wash. The men have gone to plow. If you want to wash your hair, wash your hair now. What else should we wash? Your belly? Your feet? Your toes? Wash, toes, wash. The men have gone to plow. If you want to wash your toes, wash your toes now. And hands? Wash hands? Wash, hands, wash. The men have gone to plow. If you want to wash your hands, wash your hands now. Woohoo! Do it again. Wash, hands, wash. The men have gone to plow. If you want to wash your hands, wash your hands now. Let's do one of my favorite songs about cobblers. Cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Have it done by 2:30. Toodle-oo-la-roo. 2:30 is much too late. Have it done by 8:30. Toodle-oo-la-roo. Cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Have it done by 2:30. Toodle-oo-la-roo. 2:30 is much too late. Have it done by 8:30. Toodle-oo-la-roo. Should we stand up and dance to that one? Did the cobbler give us dancing shoes? Ready? Cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Have it done by 2:30. Toodle-oo-la-roo. 2:30 is much too late. Have it done by 8:30. Toodle-oo-la-roo. Cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Have it done by 2:30. Toodle-oo-la-roo. 2:30 is much too late. Have it done by 8:30. Toodle-oo-la-roo. It's time for our curious song. We're crawling under things. We're curious here too. Let's sing about Grandma Grunts. Grandma Grunt said a curious thing. Boys can whistle but girls must sing. That is what I heard her say. 'Twas no longer than yesterday. Should we do it curious, like upside down curious? Yeah? Alright, ready? Grandma Grunt said a curious thing. Boys can whistle but girls must sing. That is what I heard her say. 'Twas no longer than yesterday. Oh, let's do it this way. Grandma Grunt said a curious thing. Boys can whistle but girls must sing. That is what I heard her say. 'Twas no longer than yesterday. How else could we be curious about it? Do it sideways? More? Do it going sideways? Grandma Grunt said a curious thing. Boys can whistle but girls must sing. That is what I heard her say. 'Twas no longer than yesterday. Okay. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Smooches too. Thank you. Are you ready to be the little red caboose? Yes. Let's go around in a circle. Ready? Little red caboose, little red caboose, little red caboose behind the train. Toot toot. Smokestack on his back, rumbling down the track. Little red caboose behind the train. Toot toot. Let's go again. Little red caboose, little red caboose, little red caboose behind the train. Toot toot. Smokestack on his back, rumbling down the track. Little red caboose behind the train. Toot toot. Can we go for another ride? Little red caboose, little red caboose, little red caboose behind the train. Toot toot. Smokestack on his back, rumbling down the track. Little red caboose behind the train. Toot toot. Can we go on another trip? Alright. Little red caboose, little red caboose, little red caboose behind the train. Toot toot. Smokestack on his back, rumbling down the track. Little red caboose behind the train. Toot toot. Can I hear you toot toot?
Yeah.
You do it. Toot toot. Toot toot. That's close enough. You put your hand up. High five. Yeah. Good. Should we do a dance? Should we do a dance to some Minuet? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's time for us to do a Minuet. Would you hold your child and move to the music? And we are pretending we are skating on ice. Always tapping the beat right into his body as we go. It's time for us to sing our lullaby now. We'll be rocking our child back and forth. Hopefully I will be rocking you, singing our lullaby song. Sleep, my child, and peace attend thee all through the night. Guardian angels God will send thee all through the night. Soft and drowsy as our baby, hear and veil in slumber. Thanks for humming with me, Timothy. And thank you for watching this quarantine series of First Steps in Music. Please be sure to visit our website, fwcchoir.org, find out more about the children's choir here in Fort Wayne. You can like our video on YouTube and share it with friends who might benefit from this kind of musical activity for infants and toddlers. Yes. So thanks again. I'm Nicole Bissaro with my son Timothy. I hope you've enjoyed First Steps in Music. Hope to see you again.